Welcome everyone, back to Fallout 4. We're going to continue our build of the visitor center in Far Harbor. And for those who maybe missed it, we can have a quick little fly by here, see what we've been doing. Okay, so if you know the visitor center, usually you've got your little farming area here and you've got junk fences and things everywhere. The place doesn't look good, so we've upgraded it. In the last stream I rebuilt the what do you call it, this house effect, the HQ building, whatever you want to call, rebuilt that, so that's what it looks like now, and I added on an extra building onto that side, so that's looking pretty good. So this is the original build. I actually went in and added the power in and stuff, so you can see there's lights in here and a couple of little small decorations here in the main area we'll have a look at in a second. And obviously we've got this little hotel looking sleeping area here with all the beds and rooms, decorations and whatnot. So all we got to do now is finish the inside of this place and add a couple of trees and things maybe on the outside here. There's no other building I'm going to be doing except for inside this place. So hold on, what was that? I saw something here. What is that? That belongs to something. Anyway, okay, so let's see. Now I added the power. You can see here the power is going around the edge of the building. Added in lights everywhere I needed to, and then I just decided, okay, well, I'm gonna add a bunch of paintings into this main area. So it's like this is the entrance into the place. So if you go into the building, the original build, you'll see this is basically what the place looks like. Except for this little thing here that didn't work out properly. But you got your toilets area upstairs, you got toilets downstairs. I just changed a couple of things here to attach this building. And we added on some lights just so we can see what's going on here. So, I think what we're going to do first, what my idea is, we're going to put all our little shopping stuff, our trading posts and whatnot, inside of here. So for them, I think need to go inside this area, and I want to put maybe, I'm thinking like make this a little bar restaurant effect inside this room, and then build a clinic up here. Technically it's not meant to be, but I think I'll put a clinic up there, bar there, and then the rest on that side. And then we can add seating areas and stuff over here, just to get things started. So let's jump into our build menu. Oops, come on. And get this going. It's the last thing we need to do. This was a very, how would I say, educational build. Learned a couple of new things. But it was fun. So let's get, no, not that one. I'm looking for, where's it, food and drink. Okay, so this is where we're going to put our little bar area thing. So I think a good spot would be over there. Let's just move you up a little bit. Okay, probably going to straighten this out a bit. Okay, that's up against the wall. Oh, that's fine. Okay, but is this thing even standing straight or what? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, but twist it a little bit that way. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Okay, so that's where the restaurant area is going to be. And I want to put a clinic up here. It's not exactly an ideal spot. Well, it's either up here or it's going to be inside here. One of the two. I'm thinking I want to put it up there rather. Yeah, I think this is a more cozy spot for it. So let's see here. since we got bathrooms and everything up here too, so I think it's a good spot to put it. How close are you there? Okay, that's actually perfect. Yeah, I think this is a good spot for it. Because we've got bathrooms here, and obviously a clinic, you need a little bit of bathrooms and cleaning up and stuff, and that's like out of the way type of thing. Now we've got just enough space to add a couple of decorations and stuff. And then this side, we're going to put the rest of them. I'm just not sure on how I want to actually do this one. So we've got one guy there in this, and then we've got weapons. Okay, so we can have a weapon and armor. Let's get you up. Okay, we got the armor guy there. And then we got the general trader. Now I could maybe put one of these guys actually in here. But there is plenty of space in here. I'm not going to actually even use all the space. So I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. I can't put anything in front of these doors. So let's see, maybe put one a bit like that way and one that side. See, something like this maybe. Let's see if I can. So you will be there. Then we get a trader. Okay, so have a look. That's 2 windows. So yes, that's actually the right spot. So you're going to be about there. Let's just get you more or less right. I think you can just stand like that on the corner. This one up. Okay, they're evenly spaced. You can have decorations alongside them. So that's working out nicely. We're going to have to add more lights, obviously. So let's start with some couple of extra lights. Lights. And I want to use, I think these ones would make usually enough light. Okay, now one is out now, you're going to be able to get past there. It's not very bright, this stuff, but helps a little bit. There should be enough space for a person to walk past there. Okay, so I'm going to get back to that. Let's start with this one. First thing we need is, I think it falls under the tables or chairs. I think it was actually chairs, if I'm not mistaken. Those diner table things. There we go. But they don't have a newer one looking of this. Where did you get the old version? Let's see, where am I going to put you? I'm going to line this up now as well to in the right spot. Okay, that looks about right there. Let's see if I can get you a little bit nicely tucked in over there. Okay, that should be fine. Just take a couple of those, and it's not going to fit in there now. Okay, so we want to add another one of those somehow. Or is 3 going to be enough? Yeah, unfortunately I can't remove these marks. There's one there, there's one there. I think there's one down that way direction as well. That's an immovable object. Can't select it, you can't move it. Unless you destroy the whole game somehow. One of this is going to be enough. Okay, what else do I need here? Need to allocate someone to this, obviously. I think we need a couple of vending machines. Let's see. Where is my vending machines? So, I know this is Far Harbor area, so they usually do worm, but I'm sure they wouldn't mind a little bit of something. I actually want to put something else in there. Let's put, see if I can put you in there. Is there going to be enough space? I don't think I have enough space for that. So, put that like that. I'm not sure about the milk story, but I'm going to put this in here anyway. Okay. Stick you there. Okay, vending machines. You know what? I'm actually going to put this. Which way do you go? Put that over there. Just to get a little bit of extra decoration in here. Okay, little news thing over there. Okay, I'm looking for... Okay, we're gonna go down this long list of stuff. Okay, where are these counters? I want one with all the drink things. Not that one. That one's the big one. That's the small one. Is it gonna fit in here or not? Oh, it does actually. Hold on. Can fit. More or less. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So we got that one there. I wonder if... Is that guy gonna fit past there or not? Should be able to. Where's the other one? There's the Coca-Cola one. It's funny, we don't actually have a Vim counter. There's a Coca-Cola one, but it's funny the other one isn't down here. I think you will actually be perfect over there. Let's see, food stuff. That would be under shelving, I think. I've got some new shelves here. Let's see, clothes, armor. Okay, so we've got that one. That's the medical stuff. Clothing, there's more food stuff. General, all the general stuff. Okay. So I'm thinking, where's that one now? Is that one? Is there one I saw with Vim or something on it now? So that, I can't see properly which one it is. I think let's go with this one. See if I can fit you in there. And the other one was... This one was food. Okay, I think I can fit this in. It looks about right. Couple of food stuff. And there's plenty of space for our bar person to get in there. So that works out nicely. Let's see. I think maybe should be enough light. It looks cozy enough. Maybe more of these tables. I think I must put some of these tables in here. Can add another row. Let's see if I can line this up. I can only put another two. I think two of them in here. So you're gonna have this, that. There we go. Plenty of space. You can walk through. I think. Maybe move it up a little bit. I see you knock yourself a little bit on this one though. That should be fine. Okay, simple and quick. Let's have a look what else. No, I think that's about it. There's no decorations else we really need in here. got all the decorations we need. Yeah. Let's see, do I need to maybe do that? Okay, now this area, I actually want to put some carpets down and some places to sit. I need, wait, where's my floor stuff? Okay, what are we going to add into this? What kind of carpet will work for this area? This looks like a fancy looking carpet. So let's see, does this thing snap into place or not? Can't tell where this thing actually snaps. I'm gonna have to move this vending machine, I think. So you're gonna have to stand over there in the meantime, so we can make this place look a little bit presentable. Okay, so we're gonna stick you as a snap. Now, why don't you snap? Okay, well, is it fitting in there nicely? Try to get this thing lined up. That's okay, I think. Fits in nicely there. I wish I could cover up this thing, but even if I put a carpet down there, it still doesn't cover it up. I can't even put a carpet actually in that one. Which way do you go? This way. Let's see, what's the chances that we can get this thing to fit in here? Or not? It's gonna overlap slightly. Unless I leave, no, maybe I should leave that part open. We'll get a separate carpet in there. Now to try to maneuver this thing. Okay, that should work. I'm gonna stick you there. Get some couches. Now, what is gonna match the front area of this? I think a normal red couch. Well, you know what? Let's do this because I've actually wanted to use these couches, so maybe I can do something covering this thing up a little bit. Okay, put that like that. Get some of these fancy couches in here. One there. Okay, you can have that one. Line up a little bit. Okay, so that works there. Then we can put, I think, some, let's see, where those fancy little counter things. Okay, let's see how the other one fit in there. That fits. That does okay. And then this one is a little bit bigger. That also fits in there nicely. Okay, so I think I'll do that one. And just put like, you won't really put things in front of a painting like this, but anyway, we're gonna do that. So it looks like it's filled that area a bit. Let's have a look. I don't have anything smaller that's gonna go, just to make it look a little bit nicer. How about this? Actually, in front of the window is actually a good spot. So put one there. Okay, you're gonna stand like that. And then I think that one, you know what, let's just put this over there. Yeah, so at least it looks like it's being used in some way. We need a table though. Let's see, tables. Now what here? The pity, these are nice fancy tables that actually matches with that stuff. But it's so big. Yeah, it's way too big. You can't use that as a coffee table or something like it. We could stick, yeah, like that maybe. Nothing smaller. Can't close that up. None of these tables. You got this one here, which is not too bad. I'm thinking that stands out, so let's put that like that. Okay, now we need something to put onto this. Okay, none of these lights I want. Okay, where's our long list of ours? You need to be there. Okay, now I wonder where is my... I think I want to put... Can I put you on top here? You should be able to go up there. Come on. And that one. I'll try and aim this. These things don't always work well. I think, you know what, I can put a radio on here. Like that. Oh, there's something nice we can use. Okay, well, I can now move this once I place it. Yes, I can. Okay, well, let's leave that there still. Yeah, something for the tables. I actually wanted something else, but I'm going to stick that there. And man, these things are so small, I can hardly see it. What is that? Salt and pepper, food. Yeah, how about a tea set? Somebody was having tea. Any kids around? Maybe we can do something for the kids. Okay, there's space for this thing. There we go. Where are my other flower decorations? I'm thinking I had other decorations here. I don't know where it is. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, so let me move that for a second that way. Okay, so there we got a little welcome area sort of thing. I am trying to figure out where this other thing is. Trash cans. I suppose we can add that there. No, put a trash can down there. Get one of these guys. I don't know where I put the other one. I know I had one more, but I'll put one of those down. Now we can stick a trash can over here, I think. Maybe this thing will play along with me. Which is kind of weird that it's going through the floor for some reason. That's a very tiny trash can. One with a lid. Let's see, we've got space here for a trash can. This guy always misses. I think I can just put it in there. There we go. That's fine. Let me just save here before we do anything else. Lighten things up. Okay, now this is all the easy parts. Okay, come on menu. Where is... I think it's in here. Oh, there's some of the plants I was looking for. So let's get a little bit of decoration in here. That one. Okay. Can't really fit in there because of the stairs and things, so I think I'll just leave that like that. Yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I do want to add something here. Let's get something with height. Yeah, I think I'll put you like this. It's gonna do that little gap over there. Nice and cozy. Okay, now we need some more carpets on this side. Let's see, what are we gonna put in this one? It's a weird looking rug thing. Let's see, I've used that before. I've used that one. I don't think I've used. It stands out quite a bit. Let's see, brown. Something that matches the bold as well. I think maybe this, because it kind of goes with that one. It kind of snaps too. So let's see, what is your snapping story on there? Okay, okay, so you're snapping like that, that's fine. Come on. Okay, now why don't you want to snap there? So I'll twist you around to give you a little bit of a shock. There we go. Okay, that nicely covers the center. Now, get some couches. Let's see, couches. Oh, we've got that one. I know something a bit nicer than that. Or new ones. Let's check. I've got the mods one here. I think this is the... Yeah, there's the clean one. Or similar to it. It's an ugly couch, but... Well... Okay, so... The plan is now to stick you... over there. Okay, why don't you want to go... in... like that. Can I move these couches? Yes, I can. Some of these items you can place it down, but then you can't move it afterwards. Okay, so you got that one there. I think we're gonna have... So maybe wait, let's put you in the center of the wall like that. Okay, couch over there. Am I hearing footsteps? Ah, they've actually started to come in. Okay, so you're gonna go that way. Okay, what else do I have here? There's a single couches. Some of these chairs I've never used before. Let's see, what is all in here? Old stuff. Black couch. Oh gosh, now everybody's gonna start coming in. Okay, well at least they're doing something. Okay, you know what, let's... Wait, where is this other thing? Chairs... Just normal chairs. There's all normal chairs. Okay, it's that stuff. Okay, it's fine. Decorations stuff. Let's go to... I'll get some plants in the corners. I think this will... Uncle Ken. Yeah, that's Uncle Ken. He is a character and a half. So I think one there. You there. I want a little table or something on the side here. Office. Let's see, how about this one? Will you fit in there? Looks like you could. Okay, table there. And I'm going to put a lamp. I think a yellow lamp will stand out nicely. Okay, got a little lamp over there. That works out okay. There's plenty of light in here, I think. Looks like some old museum when you walk into this place. Let's see what else we got. Oops, walls. Okay, yeah, we need actually something with small tables, I think, for these guys. Tables, those are a little bit messed up. That looks a bit more, I think, That will work. So let's stick you one of, I think, a table like that maybe, and one over there. That should work. Okay, decorations. Let's get. No, these are the other plants. I was actually looking for that, but anyway. Okay, let's stick colorful fungus. Okay, another plant. And I don't want that vending machines. What else can we put on top of these counters? Go down this long list of stuff. Okay, let's see if there's something. Okay, we've got plants, paint stuff. Don't think we want to put grenades down there, but just something small that's not too books. Yeah, something for the kids. The chest, what is that? Clipboard and folder, maybe, yes, okay. Somebody was doing something. Somebody was maybe like having a meeting or something, yeah. And then this thing, I wonder if it's gonna fit over here now. I think it fits. Yeah, that can fit. There we go. Yeah, save over there. So this is the main walkway, obviously coming straight through to here. Now I could have left this as a solid doors, but the original building had windows here, so I decided, let's just make it all doors. Okay, now, next one. Let's quickly do these toilets. We go room by room. And do upstairs after this one. Come on, menu. And this thing takes forever. Okay, now I think it's under bathroom. It's gonna be malicious bathroom. Okay, start the in here. Let's see. We want. I think I'm gonna go deal with the toilets. Suppose right on the back here. Okay, toilet there. That's about right. That wall's just kind of hidden, so I'm thinking this side will be better. Okay, so mirror. But there's no white basins. Got that one. Okay. Toilet paper there. Gonna have some soap like that. And we can stick a couple of towels if I can get this thing in here. Come on, why are you having trouble being on the wall? Okay, stick you like that. Okay, basin, toilet, toilet paper, everything is there. I don't know what you would actually do on this wall. Nothing else, yeah, that goes in there. That's all the old stuff. We can maybe add one of these guys in here. There we go, plain and simple. Okay, so I'm gonna stick that over there. Okay, toilet paper, soap, okay, mirror, basin, and towels. About somewhere about there. Okay, I've just got to line this up a little bit. It's going to move about there. That thing is actually skewed. Yeah, but anyway, that's more or less what it looks like. Is that enough light? Why does it feel so dark? I wonder if I should add more light in here or not. Either a lamp or... Because I was actually thinking of maybe adding in this other razor's light. But this thing is very... Let's see. Yeah, that's very bright. No, it's fine. That works. Oops, I'm getting stuck. Oh, that's very bright. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna take that one out. Yeah, don't need the other one. That's plenty of light. Okay, so that's that bathroom. Got the welcome area, got a little restaurant thing going over there. Yeah, I'm getting hungry just thinking about this place. Okay, we're gonna leave that one for last. There's a lot of stuff happening inside that one. Okay, now this little doctor's area. Let's do these toilets while we're here. Yeah, this toilet we're gonna do a little slightly different, I think. Same but different. Okay, so first thing. Come on. This thing takes forever. Okay. Okay, first things first, we want our toilet stuff, which is in there, bathroom. Okay, let's see, where am I gonna put you? Under the window. That will be the suitable spot. Come on. Okay, so there's toilets. Okay, toilet paper, like that. Okay, now we're putting the mirrors on different area. Let's see. Which side is bigger? That side. So I think I'm gonna put mirror there. I'm gonna put the basin, if I can just get this about right. Basin there. Soap on that side. Come on. Okay, that's gonna go like that. Okay, so that works. Come on, towels. Where are you? Okay, I need... Let's see, mirror. That one. Okay, now this one's lucky. This one doesn't have a extra window. Okay, that's gonna be on top. Okay, and then where's that little bathroom basket thing? Okay, so we're gonna stick you. I think I've got to turn you that way. Like that. And then here I want to add in a light. What decorative lights are in here? These are all... Yeah, okay, no, that's definitely not going to work. Let's stick with our normal lights. Table lights, I think are normal. Yeah, that will work. A little bit of extra light. Okay, that's that. Now, last thing we need is a couple of signs. That would be, I think, informed. Yes, should be in here. Okay, restrooms. Okay, where I want to put you. I think crosslock. That. Okay. The girls and the boys. Okay, got a restroom. There's the same downstairs. Boys. Okay, that. You're gonna be about. There should be fine. Doesn't really make any sense, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, there we go. Our bathroom's all done. I'm just trying to think, is there anything that actually makes settlers go to toilets? I don't think I've ever seen settlers. I know that the showers they use. But toilets, I don't think so. Okay, yeah, we need to actually add in another bed and a couple of shelf things. I think that back corner would work nice for this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, the bed. Let's get the hospital bed. That's the hospital bed. Are you gonna fit in there? I mean, might. I can get this thing actually to move. Come on. Okay, it looks like this will work. Okay, hospital bed. Mattress. Okay. See, now usually I use that one as a plain one. That's too big for that. What is this? Is it just... No, it's not a full-on decorative thing. Okay, you got all these things and none of these match. No. Okay. These are just mattresses. This is the only one that's actually got something like a sheet on it. Looks like there's a sheet literally on there, so it's a better option to go with. Let's do something that stands out a little bit there. Got that. Okay, so there's our extra bed. Then we need, actually going to be here as well, shelves. Okay, where's those other medical looking stuff? Okay, I've got to change this time, it's way too dark in here. That's a bit better. Okay, there was a medical decorative one in here somewhere. Food, there we go. Okay, that's a couple of medical stuff. So we're going to stick you like that. Let's see what else we have here. It's food. Anything there that says medical? Not really. Not exactly. Books. No, you know what? Let's go with that. If I can fit it in here though. I might need to move something up a bit. Okay. Now why don't you want to go in there? Ah, okay, you're a bit obstructed. Why are you obstructed? Okay, well then I'm going to place you in front of the window. Stick the other one on this side. Okay, there's a nice little medical corner. Actually need some people here. Okay, what else? What else? Okay, I think let's see if we can get some people allocated in here. I need somebody for a doctor. Come on, menu man. Oh, this thing taking so damn long. Okay, you can be a doctor. So. Alright. Okay, is anyone in here? No, now there's nobody here. Okay, who are we gonna have working as a... Who looks like a nice bar person? How about you? Maybe people can pass by correctly. Okay, so that worked. Okay, is there anything else I need here? Maybe... You know what? I can actually maybe just add like a carpet or something here. You need one of those thin looking carpets. I'm thinking, you know what, where's the blue one? Or light blue to match the bed. Oh, that's something. Okay, now you want to snap. What are you snapping onto? Okay, that's fine if you want to do it that way. Okay, so that one's not going to work there. That's too big, so I'm going to have to go with this. So let's put one like that. I'm thinking carpet there. Get some plants or something in here. Okay, what are we going to go with? Stands out like that. Oh, how about a couch? I think a couch here will work. We've got blue couch. Blue couch will maybe match. Since we're doing blue with the hospital. Oh, I can't get the angle here. There we go. Are you more or less straight? Not exactly. Let's put you... There we go. Okay, so people can sit there. I suppose we're gonna have a waiting area actually, yeah. Maybe put another one this side. Okay, I'll have to put it like that. So nobody can block the way up. Yeah, that fits nicely. Okay, you got enough light here, dude. Can't tell whether you got enough light. Let's see, maybe we can give him some more light. Let's go to mods. What do you got in here? Yeah, those are the lamps. Okay, does this give an orange thing or what does this do? How much? No, that's not too bad. Okay, there's a little bit of extra light. I haven't got plenty of light inside there. Okay, that is one very colorful clinic hospital area, I must say. Okay, there's still some space up there, but I think that's fine. Man, really look like somebody's living here. Okay, so food, drink, waiting area, hospital, clinic, toilets are done. Okay, now the hard one. We're gonna make shelves, we need decorations, we need a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, now the only thing is, where am I gonna put these big shelves? I think the big shelves will just be obviously in the center. These guys, I think we can put stuff against the walls over here. Okay, no, wait for this menu to open up again. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna go to that one, then go to shelves, then to the mods. Okay, let's see what we're doing where. Let's first go to... Where are they? There we are. Okay, this is armor, clothing. I think... Let's see, where am I going to start this? Gotta get this lined up. Okay, gotta keep this straight. Okay, so that's clothing, clothing, more clothing, and hats, and more clothing, which I think let's move you out and put the other one like that. Stick you on this side. Okay. And then there's where is it? There's a lot of stuff. Okay, got glasses and things there. This is armor, which I want. Now where is that? I gotta figure out where it is. Can't remember where it is. Armor will be under decorations. Okay, armor stand. Let's go with the red one. I think I want to put you over here. Okay, so let's put one of those and that one. Get a couple of these guys. Standing like this. Okay, little armor stand thing there. Maybe a display case or something. Like that. This guy get out of here is gonna come in here. I don't want to block the person actually off too much. I think we can show that like that. Okay, it's a good start. Now here we've got general stuff. Now this one's got a lot of shelving I can add in here. Just to find the right stuff. Okay, there's all the book stuff there. Let's first start with these things. Okay, this is an armor shelf. Which I technically wanted somewhere like this. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Can I move that one to there? And stick this guy's shelf back here also. Don't know why this thing's acting so weird here with these. Is it the light or what? I think it's the light that's doing it because it's so tall. Okay, so let's move you. That. Okay, I think that works. Move this up. There we go. Okay, just so it's a little bit separate from that. Okay, that works. Okay, what else? We got your books. That's food, medical, clothing. Okay, you're gonna go. Clothing is a big thing in the Commonwealth. More food stuff. Okay, that's general things. I think you're gonna go in here. Stick that one. I'm trying to line this stuff up here. It's not easy. Okay, library stuff. Miscellaneous. Yeah, I like this one. You don't want to fill in there. Okay, I'll move you to this side. Why is this stuff struggling so much to... It's not the lights, it's something else. That one. Weapons. Okay, where am I going to put weapons? I think I'm put weapons down. This guy's weapons things. You're gonna stand there. Okay, what's else? This food stuff. Needs food. Okay, armor we got. Clothes. Kind of like this one with stuff on it like that. What is stopping this thing from... It's so weird. It's like there's a visible wall or something that's stopping things from actually doing something. Strange. No, this thing doesn't want to... Okay, now it stay like it. You fine like it. Okay, so that's all there. Okay, this guy needs some weapon storage stuff there. And somehow I need to get more light in the center of this room. You can see I added lights into those areas, so it lights up there. You can see it from the outside and just a little bit over there, which doesn't really affect the floor. That's a good start. But it's still dark, which is annoying actually. Okay, that flashing thing, I can't do anything about that. That's the floor that's going through there. Okay, so we need shelving and ammo storage. Open sesame. Today, somehow. Thank you. Okay, warehouse. Where is my warehouse stuff? It's not down there. I think, is it in here? Yes, there we go. Warehouse. Shelves. And I want to go with the big ones. Okay, let's see, look at this. There's enough space. I think let's line you up like that. Okay, that should be plenty. Now there's components, food, ammo, containers. Okay, that's just this is all the big stuff. Yes, that's the big stuff. Get a different look in there. Okay, where's the other ones? There we go. Okay, now that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so what are we gonna do? No, I want you up on the... Okay, fine, go there. Okay, that's all that stuff. Somehow I don't think we're going to be selling nukes. So I'll leave the nukes. Do that. What stands out of it? Things with a little bit more color on them. Come on, there we go. Okay, where else do I have a gap? You know you can go in there, but you don't want to. Okay, well then, for some reason it doesn't want to go into that little gap. Okay, let's see, one of these things might go in there. No? Okay, try the other one. Don't actually like leaving gaps. It refuses to go into that space. Okay, so we got that like that. Okay. Now the hard one. Let's see, shelves. Now that's a big shelf. Okay, where are we gonna stick you? Thinking, I don't want to cramp this place actually too much. Let's start with you there. Yeah, that's actually lined up nicely with a door though. Okay, how much space do we have here? I think that's actually going to be perfectly good on that line. Keep those 3 gaps open. What's the next one? I think that can work. Let's see if we're gonna fit. Might have to take a smaller one. I think I'm gonna have to take a smaller one. Okay, so that's where I want you more or less. Okay, it looks about right. Now that works. Okay, and then I think we can add another one. Of the big one. Is it that one? No. That one. Okay, you're gonna stand there. Let's line you up like that. Looks about straight. And it lines up nicely with the door. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's start with food first. Okay, put some of the big things in here. Water. Put that like that. Put those. Does this go on here? No, it does not. So let's see. Where am I going to stick you in? Somewhere. Okay, how about we just do this? Waiting to be sorted. That. Come on. Okay, I'll block them from going back there, hopefully. Okay, so that's the food stuff. Components. Go at the beginning of the list. Put the big stuff at the bottom. The really, really big stuff. That. Don't like using the nuclear stuff. Okay, we can put steel, wood, that one. Okay, that's a heavy duty stuff. Okay, carts we're gonna do afterwards. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so that one. Can't see so well here, but it works. That. Okay, this is going to be a pretty well stocked place. Okay, that I've got. That one. You're hardly going to see it, but in a way. Gold. Whatever that is up there. Got that. I'm assuming these guys have got a ladder that reaches up there. That goes. I suppose we can add that in like that. And then it was just that. Okay, that'll work. I'm gonna leave that one open. Okay, now these cards. Let's see, there's the first one. I think I need another shelf in there. So I want to stick this in a row. Like that. I need another shelf for those couple of small things. Okay, so we're going to use I think this will work. Just gonna straighten this a bit. Okay, I think that should be enough. What about your empty cards? Yeah, why not just put an empty card there? Okay, let's say we do that, and then a box there to show that something has been done. And then we go to components, go back to the beginning of the list, and then stick a couple of these guys on here. Okay, small little things. That one, that, I think that's all of them. Okay, a couple of small stuff over there. I think I need to change this. Okay, save that. Okay, we definitely somehow need more light in here. Okay, how... I wonder if these lights will be enough to light this floor up. I tried actually, I don't know if it actually worked last time. I tried to get lights onto the shelves. I think it actually worked. Right, maybe I can try it again. We just have a look. We just need the normal old-fashioned light bulbs. I'm pretty sure these worked last time. Let's see if I can just get it centered here or not. Damn, it works. Ha, love it. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick you like that. Let's see if this works. Hey, there we go. It works, it works. That's definitely gonna give us enough light. Now getting in there is another story. Let's see if I can slide you in. No. One there. It's looking up here, that's the problem. Okay. That one. Okay, that should be fine there. And come on. Let's go. Gonna go like that. Now that makes a heck of a difference. I don't think it's going to work on here though. Even though apparently it can go through there. Let's see if we can use something a little bit different. Let's go on this. This is actually going to work. Son of a gun, it actually works. I can't believe this is actually going on now. Okay, so that's centered. That's centered. That is the weirdest thing. Okay, so let's move that one up so we can just get a bulb in here. Okay, we'll try and squeeze this. I think that's about right. No, I want the bulb. Move it back a little bit. Can I select? No, come on. Hey, that should do it. Ah, that's fine. Okay, just add a little bit of light adds onto it. Okay, so there's enough going through there. Got some storage stuff down there. Okay, let's work this out. What else do I need in here? I was thinking, you know what, these guys can maybe get a carpet in front of their place. In front of these stores. Come on, menu. Load, load, load. Okay, let's get this. No, not that. I think there's red carpets. Where are those other? Don't know if this is gonna work. Let's see. Okay, you gonna have one there. No, don't snap now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, fine, you can snap in that one. Okay, this one's gonna be too big, so we're gonna have to use a smaller one. I hope. Okay, let's see if we can just fit you in the part there. And I think you can go like that. Just to give it that little bit extra color. No, not wall decorations. I need bushy plant. Okay, let's see if I can fill in some of these caps with a little bit of green. Okay, how about you go at the back? Oh, getting stuck on stuff here. Let's see, you. Not that it's actually gonna make much difference, but I'm gonna stick that back there. Okay. Just to add a little bit of life to the place. Okay, I need something different with you. Let's add. You never know, maybe they sell potted plants too. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I think that solves the light problem there. I need something. Still feels a little bit dark over here though. Okay, let's try. Get another one of these lights. Just that little bit of light adds. Makes a difference. Okay. I was thinking, you know what? Maybe a couch. Let's put a couch. I think either a couch or no, I think a couch rather. Let's put a couch down here. Gotta have somewhere for people to sit and, you know, if they want to wait for these counter people. Okay, do that like that. Then come on. Let's stick you at the back like that. Oh, that works. That's just enough light. Light up the shadows a bit. Okay, I need some people in here now. So let's just quickly spawn in some settlers. Oops, sorry weapon. That wasn't part of the plan. Okay, how many people do I actually have in here? I think, yeah, no, should be enough. Okay, I think we can spawn like 5 or so. Malicious. Okay, let's spawn in a couple extra settlers and get this going. Okay, workshop. Okay, there's the first one. Takes a bit of time to warm up. Pit boy is very old. About 1,000 hours old, this pit boy. So it takes a bit of time to warm up. Okay, I think that should be enough. Okay, so now let's quickly do that. Don't run away, people. As soon as they spawn in, they just gone. Disappear. Okay, menu. Before everybody runs away. Okay, I see I spawned a couple of twins. You
Sure.
go there. You can go there.
Okay.
You can go to that
Got
one.
it.
And you actually looks like you got armor on, so you'll work
Got it.
well with that one. Okay, so I've got 31 people. Yeah, okay, so that worked nicely. Now let's see. So that's got somebody. That's got somebody. You allocated and you allocated. That worked out nicely. Okay, so we've got enough people to do everything. Now, one thing that I am missing actually is workbenches. That is the one thing I don't actually have. But now where to put workbenches, because these people aren't traveling everywhere. Hey, Uncle Ken, what do you say?
Just looking to trade a little.
No, I don't want to trade with him.
Yes, I am doing well. Goodbye, goodbye.
Oh, it's Jan, that's the friendliest he's ever been. Yes. Okay, is my doctor upstairs here? Okay, the doctor's upstairs. How about my... Where's my bar person? Didn't I allocate somebody to this? Let me just check. I'm sure I did. I don't think Uncle Ken has been so friendly with me before. Come on, menu. Ah, I did allocate someone to this. Isn't it this? No, it's not this guy. Okay, well, since you're here, maybe I'll rather put you there since the other person is not here.
Sure.
Maybe he'll find his way. Okay, now, we need some trees and stuff on the outside here. What are you still... What are you doing? There's no plants there. Unless there's something sticking at the ground here, which... Okay, let's see if I can get this person to move. Go that way. What are you farming? There's nothing here to farm. I think that guy's crazy. Okay, we need workbenches. Something with workbenches, and let me just change this. Damn, weather's terrible. I need something... I don't know where I'm going to put workbenches though. Because these guys... You try to spread things out so that forces the settlers to move all over the settlement. Okay, so this is a little gathering area here. They don't go much inside of this place. But it's fine. What else? Okay, so that's all done there. But nothing else we need there. I'm not doing anything else here, except maybe I can... Wish I could trim this, all these weeds and grass that are here. So I'm not worried about building anything on this side. I don't want to put workbenches inside there though. Otherwise I'll just leave it. Come on, weather, seriously? Give me 5 minutes without changing, please. Okay, well, let's grab some trees. It's one of the last things I need to do. Maybe just spread workbenches out around the place. Or even over there, but that little spot over here I can use. I guess maybe we can put a couple of workbenches over here. Okay, so there's a open one there. We can stick you like that. It's not exactly things you would put outside, but well, there we go. Okay, workbench there. At least there's something extra this one. Something that I do need, maybe. Yeah, it will come. Yeah, I know what. Since I am here, let's just do it anyway. Where are those table things? Tables. Okay, let's put a couple of these just down here like this. Get some chairs. Okay, where's the good old fashioned chairs? Okay, this should work. I think we're close enough to power. Something that not many people do. Let's see. Take the light and stick it Yep, there we go, it works. There we go. You got power on your table and you can see what's going on. And then we can add a little bit of decoration to that. Let's see what's in here. Bathroom, electronics. Give somebody a radio or something. What else do we have here? Oh yes, there's the jukebox. I was looking actually for the jukebox. Why is power? You know what? Let's add our jukebox. Actually forgot about this. I just don't know where I'm going to put this though. There's not a lot of space in here. Unless... no, that's going to block the area. How about right there? Since I've got the other jukebox, that thing over there. There we go. Just a decoration, doesn't even have to work. Let's see, I'm looking for... there's something else I can put on these tables here. Just something that it doesn't look too empty. Okay, well, that's fine, it's just something. Okay, so we have a little corner thing over there. Now, trees. Trees. Palm trees. Okay, don't spawn a whole forest. This mod is weird. Sometimes it all of a sudden gives you entire forest. Okay, so you are plenty there. Okay, don't want something too big, too close to the house, so do that one. And I think you can go like that. Okay, see how weird this thing is. Adds a little bit of shade. Okay, let's get some color onto that. These ones have got a nice color to them. Okay, get off my screen, please. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're going to stick that there. I don't know why it does that. But it is kind of annoying when you're trying to plant one tree and all of a sudden 50 pop up on your screen. Okay, a couple of small ones down like this. Makes a heck of a difference. Look at that, looks like it's meant to be there. It looks all natural. Okay, so we've got some trees down there. You know what, these people just love being around here. I think I must give them some benches or something. Let's put some benches by the trees, if I can do it like this. Okay, one can go there. These bushes are a little bit of a pain though. Can't really see the stuff, but nothing much I can do there. Okay, this looks like... no, this place is a bit... nah, that doesn't look right. Okay, how about we stick one over there? And then you know what? Since I want to do the crafting stuff, let's get... I'm gonna find it first. That's that one. Go and stick you there. Stick this one, if it will cooperate. Okay, you want to go sideways, this way. That's fine. And then add in some campfire, like so, which looks like it's nicely up there. Okay, now something we don't usually do. A couple of these lights. Figure out how I'm gonna do this. Either. Okay, so we've got a light there. Can stick one like that. One over there. And this should connect to that. I think we can stick that there. There we go. So there's a little bit of light there where the people can sit. So it forces them to move around. Okay, let's save that. Okay, let's see, what does this place look like at night? Let's have a look. Okay. We can see if we've got enough light. See, just enough light there just to light up where the sitting area is. Okay, so that's looking okay there. We've got enough light over there. So you can see now how that's working. This poor guard is the only guard I've got, but he stands here all the time. Shame. I've got to give him somebody else to relieve him. Okay, it looks a little bit dark over there though. Some of these patches might... No, you don't want to do too much. Leave a little bit of mystery. But now you can see how this building is nicely lit up. Except for this roof. Ah, I gotta get some lights in here. I forgot this was a closed off area. Okay, so that's looking good. This building is all lit up nicely. Okay, there's enough power going around the side of the buildings and lights and whatnot. Okay, so that's fine. Nice and bright. Okay, is this barman standing here? Oh my gosh, he's actually there. Good. You hired. Stay there. Let's see. Doctor. Okay, you're going to end your shift now. These guys who have left their counters. See what the light looks like. See now you can see how dark it actually is. Yeah, it's pretty dark inside, yeah. Okay, I think it's a good time to see where we need more power. Okay, this corner. I don't know why this corner is so dark though. It's terrible, terrible darkness. Okay, come on, menu. I'm waiting for this thing to open up every time. Okay, I think I'm just going to go with the same thing, or should I use... Let's see if I can stick you in there. Just that little touch of light. Okay, let's see down here. It's kind of dark, man. Let's say I've got all these lights here, but the stuff doesn't actually give you light. That's why these good old-fashioned bulbs always work the best. I wonder if there's any way. Hold on, let me try a trick or something here. Can this thing go anywhere in there? No, you don't attach to anything. Okay, let's try another way. Wall lights. Yeah, that light doesn't actually do much. That doesn't do anything. Okay, you do attach there though. See that, but it shows it's a light that's on, but it doesn't actually do anything. Let's try this one. That has got light. That you can see it's lit up. See if this works. There's a difference. Second eye. There we go. I think I can stick you in there. Okay, will you go on that thing or not? Makes a heck of a lot of difference. Let's see. It's not exactly the place you would put a light, but for the sake of making it look a little bit nicer, I'll do it. Okay, now that other one. Oof, this place is dark. That's terrible. We need light in here, definitely. Okay, this is way too dark. What can I stick in here though? Let's see, lamps. Okay, got that one. There. I'm not gonna get a light in here. That actually works. Need something a bit smaller, I think, over here. Let's see, this is going to on the edge of the table. Yeah, that works. Okay, at least it looks better than what it was. Okay, where's that other area I wanted to be in? Glad to see these people are actually going somewhere. No, it wasn't there. I was actually here, by the way. This is going to be maybe difficult. Okay, cancel the move. So that's all the same. So now we can add this into here to light these areas up. Doesn't get used, but it's just a point of when you look from the outside, it actually looks like it's got power in here. Okay, so let's just do that. Cancel it. And there we go. So you can see it's all lit up. Okay, it's a good way to see where you... Thanks, mainlander. They just said it out of nowhere. I think that's it. Okay, let's change this back. Let's see better. Okay, everybody back to work. Well, guys, I think that is going to be the end of it. I set out to rebuild this place, and that's been done. So we've got sleeping area, we've got food. Our water is hidden under that thing, so you don't actually even see it. There's the power. The fences are everywhere. For those who didn't know, okay, it's a bit difficult doing it now because obviously you can't see the original thing. Now originally when you come in here, there's like a little archway thing over here, a whole bunch of trees and junk fences surrounding this piece where I am. And your first enemy spawn location is at the back over there. That's why I've got the fences on this corner. You've got the enemy spawn location behind this row of trees, right over there in the center. And there's another one right behind this building at the entrance. If you go down here, okay, see the wandering people are actually using the stuff here, which is good. Okay, other spawn location is on the outside corner of your settlement in front, right over here. I think that's about it. I must say, this building looks actually very cool. Came out very, very nicely. Okay, everything is all nicely decorated. Okay, I don't know what settlement I want to be building next. If anyone's got a specific settlement that you want built, or a place cleaned up or repaired or something in some way, you can let me know. Otherwise, we're going to be leaving it here for this one, and I will see you guys in our next episode. So thanks for joining me. Like, follow, subscribe, help out the channels. I've got more games and things on my YouTube channel. You guys can go and check out there. I will see you guys next time. Cheers.
I just want to trade a few things.
Mainlanders think the island's easy. We'll see.
Ain't looking for trouble, eh?